seats.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I will get acquainted with you all throughout the evening. My wife will take a rest, but then I shall bring her to associate with you all.
Bid our friends a hello, for they all hold a place in my heart.
Our feast is waiting. I shall take my seat amongst you all. Be jovial, and we shall make a toast in due time. There's blood on your face.
It must be from Banquo's veins.
I would rather see his blood marking your skin, rather than it be coursing through his veins.
His throat is cut. He breathes no longer.
You are indeed the greatest executioner. Although the others who accept to end Fleance the same, he must also show this talent. If it is you who also puts an end to both, in truth, you are to be best of your sport.
My lord, Fleance has fled.
I am worried still. If not for the anxiety, I would have nothing to fret over. But now I have the doubts, and they are plaguing my mind. Banquo is no more?
Yes, my lord. He is perishing as we speak here. In a ditch, he lies motionless, with tormenting wounds that he has not a chance to overcome.
Thank you for your assistance, young man. Who accepts his demise shall become a liability in the future. Be gone with you. I shall speak with you tomorrow.
You are not amusing our company. If you do not socialize with them, they will feel neglected. When in the presence of company, one needs to have more celebration.
Thank you for the reminder. Here's to good health and fortune.
Why not have a seat, my lord?
We would have in our company all the dignitaries of Scotland, if not for Banquo's absence. I pray that Banquo is not absent due to a misfortune.
His absence has caused him to break his agreement to attend this gathering, my lord. My lord, if it satisfies you, may you join our feast.
There is no seat for me to take.
Sir, a seat is empty here.
Where?
This seat is empty here. What is the matter, my lord?
Who is at fault?
My
Fair
fair
lord,
one ails you.
You cannot blame me. Your blood does not stain my hands.
Gentlemen, our host is in poor health. Let us away.
Everyone, take your seats. My husband has always been mentally unstable. Please occupy your seats. This is just a slight mishap. In just a moment, he shall return to his ordinary ways. Try to not upset him further. It'll only carry on his delusions. Everyone return to our celebration and pay no attention to his episode. Are you a man?
Indeed, a fearless one who dares to look upon his demons.
Do not be nonsensical. This is yet another of your illusions when faced with fear. Similar this is to your earlier delusion of that dagger leading you to Duncan. These fits do not appear real. They look like a story one tells their grandmother. Shame upon you. Why are you making such an outburst of this? When this passes, you will see the illusion to be false.
If you please, can you look upon the chair? Look there. What have you to say? Why is it I should be bothered? If you can nod, then you can speak. The dead arise from their tombs. Then nothing stops the path to decay, leaving the little points to barring the dead.
Has your idiocy caused you to become paralyzed?
I am sure I am standing here as he appeared.
Gibberish.
Before there was civilly, blood was spilt often. Yes, since that time executions have been committed that were quite grotesque. It once was that when one was slaughtered, they stayed that way, but today they are intruding even in death. This haunting is stranger than murder itself.
My lord, your company yearns for your attendance.
I do not recall their presence here. Do not fret. I have a peculiar condition which does not affect those who I know well. Let us drink to a toast of good health and love. Now I shall take my seat and pour me some wine. Let us drink to our universal happiness and our dear friend Banquet, whose presence we miss. So how I wish he were here. Raise your glasses and drink.
Here,
Here,
here.
Away with you, out of my sight. Return to your grave. The marrow in your bones is no more. Your blood burdened cold. You staring eyes do not have the ability to see.
Lovely friends, his odd behavior is not anything but a mere habit, nothing more. How terrible is it for poisoning our evening?
I am as valiant as any other man. Face me, you coward in sheep's clothing. Take the shape of any other, but not the form of which you are now. And I shall not shudder in fright. Come back to the living and challenge me here. If I shall quaver, you may call me a child. Away with you, horrifying apparition. Look, it has vanished. A man I am once more. Take your seats.
You have spoiled our pleasant evening with your show.
These incidents happen time and time again. You make me appear to be a fool. I do not recognize your expressions.
My lord, what incidents?
Please, do not address him. He is growing poorer and poorer. Speech make him fanatical. Everyone, if you will, you shall leave at once. Do not bother with Frank, just away.
Good night, and I wish the king a rapid recovery.
A fine night to you all.
An ancient saying exists. The dead shall take their revenge. Their graves have been found to stir. The trees to speak, to bring the guilty what they deserve. Murderers exposed by crows and magpie songs. What does the clock read?
It is almost dawn. You cannot determine whether it is night or day.
What are your thoughts of Macduff's refusal to beckon upon my call?
Sir, did you call upon him?
In every noble lord's house, I have paid scout. Tomorrow, whilst it is still early, I shall have an assembly with the witches. They shall speak more on the happenings to come. The only importance of now is my protection. My bloodlust has been so consuming that it has differed all hope for what is to come. I have tactics that I plan to put into action. These must be done before I overthink them.
You have not slumbered.
Let us sleep. My abnormal hallucinations are brought on by inexperience. We are still just beginners when it comes to spilling blood.